Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about things we love like gaming, shows, and anime. Reptile is one of the coolest secret characters to the series. He has some of the best special moves, best fatalities that I can think of, but the coolest thing of all is that he's basically a ninja lizard. And today, I'll be showing you 10 awesome facts that you probably didn't know on this kick-ass character. I've been showing you all 10 awesome facts on each Mortal Kombat game, but before we can continue with those, I think it's about time we take a look at facts on each combatant, starting with Reptile. Now, let's begin. Number 10. In Mortal Kombat 9, if you play the Challenge Tower, challenge number 227, you'll be going up against a version of Reptile that got turned into a cyborg like Cyrax, Sector, and Sub-Zero. It's basically a palette swap of Cyber Sub-Zero, but it's still really cool to see this happen. Number 9. In Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, if you find Reptile in the pit, Liu Kang or Kung Lao will refer to him as another servant of Shang Tsung, and Reptile will reply, "I do not serve Shang Tsung." This is possibly a mistake, as Reptile's bio in Mortal Kombat 2 states that he is Shang Tsung's personal protector and he does serve him. Now, the only way this wouldn't be a mistake is if Reptile already discovered that Shang Tsung was plotting to force the remaining members of his near-extinct race into slavery under Shao Kahn's rule. Then it makes sense. Number 8. In Reptile's bio for Mortal Kombat 4, it states that Reptile was banished to the Netherrealm for committing genocide on other species, but in Mortal Kombat 4, the comic book, it shows that Sindel claimed her role as a Edenian queen, and she banished Reptile to the Kombat mines of Shao Kahn for his crimes against Edenia. Either this was a continuity mistake, or Reptile sure likes to get into trouble every minute, getting banished all the time. Number 7. In Mortal Kombat 4 for the PlayStation 1, Reptile has a secret alternate costume that you can activate by going to the character select screen, then highlight Reptile, hold star and press X, R1 and circle twice. This will activate his secret alternate costume, which is a green version of Scorpion's costume, where you can see his reptilian skin. Reptile in Mortal Kombat X has access to the classic Reptile costume, and it looks identical to this secret alternate costume from MK4. Number 6. Reptile's alternate costume for Mortal Kombat Armageddon was not his alternate costume from Deadly Alliance. Instead, due to popular demand by the fans, they made Reptile's alternate costume be his appearance from Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Number 5. In Mortal Kombat X, there is a secret dialogue between Reptile and Raiden where we can actually hear Reptile's real name. Yeah, it turns out that Reptile is not in fact his real name. Here's his real name.
Step aside, Syzoth.
You know my true name.
And the path to your defeat.
Number 4. Reptile plays a large role in the television series known as Mortal Kombat Conquest. For one thing, his reptilian race was still near extinction, so he became quite the player himself. He scores with 2 female reptilians known as Kiri and Ankha, and then he tries to bring back his race by mating with Queen Kreia, who believed that her warrior race could become much more powerful by having reptilian cells in her children. Number 3. Reptile's blood has changed to red and green multiple times throughout the series. In Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, he bleeds red. Then in MK3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, including Trilogy, he bleeds green. But then in MK4, it's back to being red, and in Deadly Alliance, it's green again. It goes on and on like this for Deception, Armageddon, and so forth. What the hell? Number 2. Reptile goes through many changes throughout the series, but it wasn't because every new game had upgraded versions of each character. After he ended up being banished into the Netherrealm, Reptile began to revert back into his reptilian appearance, and then he even started to lose his mind, which this made Reptile commit genocide against several different species in the realms. Number 1. Reptile swore his loyalty to Shao Kahn because he promised him that if he helped him out with the tasks he had for him, then he would revive his reptilian race, but it was Shao Kahn who put his race near extinction in the first place, and Reptile never ended up finding out even after Shao Kahn was assassinated. But before his assassination, Shao Kahn ordered Reptile to help Shang Tsung once again, but Reptile ended up overhearing a conversation between Shang Tsung and Quan Chi where they were plotting to assassinate Shao Kahn, so Reptile rushed to the Emperor to inform him of their treachery. But before he could warn him, the vampire known as Nitara distracted him by revealing to him knowledge about his reptilian race, also known as the Saurian race. He didn't reach Shao Kahn in time as Nitara succeeded in distracting him long enough, but when he discovered that Nitara was only distracting him from telling the Emperor about the treachery, he went back to find her, but he didn't find her. He instead ended up finding an incubated egg of Onaga the Dragon King. But then the embryo pulses and fires a beam of light at Reptile, which transforms his body into a hulkish lizard beast, and his soul is replaced with Onaga's. Damn, that's insane. And with that said, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please leave a like, share with others, and subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to click on the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to notify you of every new video that gets uploaded to the channel. And if you'd like to support me on Patreon, check out the link in the description, and follow me on Twitter to find out which videos are up next. Let me know which combatants you'd like to see next as well in the comments. As for now, I'll see you all tomorrow, and remember to have an awesome day.